Hey guys, welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. I am the Cactuar Gamer, and what can I say, man? This game took me completely by surprise. I was a cat, then an owl, then a shark, then a monster, and I learned how, supposedly, Molly died. And if you didn't watch the first episode, I highly recommend you go and do so, because, whoo baby! This game has sunk its teeth into me, and I'm in. I'm sold. Alright, let's do this. So we're in Molly's bedroom, for those that are actually just starting to watch this game from this point on. Look, a shark. Speaking of
I
sharks.
can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah. Or a ghost, or a spirit. My question is how on earth do I get out of this room now? Oh look, an octopus. Maybe she was just making it all up. I don't know. She could have died by the monster. Oh, here we go.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of dead memorial cages. Bird cages for birds. And look, another shark.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son.
Oh, there's a curse.
Johan. On
That
January
explains a lot.
7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
You know, I'm not one to believe in curses and be that superstitious, but this family, you know, I might make a
But
special
40-foot
exception.
waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Like that.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And there you go. That was an easy one. You learned
Whatever's
how
wrong with
Odin
this
died.
family, it goes back a long ways.
And of course, this family, super literate. They have an obsession with reading, almost an unhealthy one. I was curious if I could look out in the hallway with that peephole.
When
Turns
Edie
out I
told
can't.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad way to go. I'd say killed by a dragon too. I get that.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my goodness. Pink! Everything's in pink! This is definitely a personal touch bathroom, isn't it?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, just a little bit. And this is just awful. I'm gonna be honest. Let me out. Oh, here we go. There's a secret in this bathroom. There's a secret in every room.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Woo! Nifty. I kind of want a house like this now. Be pretty fun.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
The details in each one of these rooms, super cool. You can tell with each person they had their own unique personalities, and this
I
design
knew
is just
Grandpa Sam
really
had
nice.
a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I'm supposed to control the swing. Okay, I see what's going on. I think. I'm doing an awful
My brother
job
said
of
he'd
this.
die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, baby, go, baby, go. Touch that tree branch. That's
But
what I'd
that
always
day-
do as a child.
He finally made up his mind to do it.
To touch the tree branch? Yeah, baby, we're gonna
I
touch
told
that
him
tree
going
branch.
around was impossible.
Oh, well. That's, yeah. Probably.
Maybe if
impossible.
I hadn't said that.
That doesn't sound good.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then
Ooh,
maybe
baby,
he'd
he
still
is
be
high.
here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh man, this can make you dizzy. Oh baby.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Well, that's a sad ending for someone.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, he flew all right over the cliff and to his death. All right.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Oh, look at that.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay, that is a cool book. I want that style of book.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Aw, snap, we're in Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Ooh, a comic book.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
That's a good scream. I really like this comic book setting right now. This is pretty cool.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend.
Oh man, that's
Rick,
funny.
was about to demonstrate when.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, snap. I'm in the comic.
She wound
There we go.
free. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, that music box, man.
Rick?
Oh, don't play they're playing Halloween music on me. Fantastic.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You see that? You GTFO. This is awesome. Look at this. I can swing a crutch. Take that. Get out of here. Almost. Perfect. Nailed it. Corner pocket. Clear the tape. There's an achievement for hitting the balls off of the pool table. Gosh, freaking dang it, man. Some of the achievements in these games.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Why am I down here still? No offense to your boyfriend, Barbara, but it's time to GTFO. Yeah, this is kind of creepy. Just gotta tell you something, it's just a comic book.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
You had that coming, buddy.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh gosh, here we go again. By the way, this art style, this is working for me. I think it's very funny, by the way, that all these books, back in the old day, apparently they never bothered to clean them up. Messy, messy people. Okay, just escape. Yeah, I'm good. Don't mind me. Swing away, baby. Swing away.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh,
I
shit.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh. Lock it, lock it, lock it.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Here we go.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I'm digging this story right now. Hey, I'm in Molly's room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Get wrecked, dude.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
And he's gone. Okay, maybe not. He'll be gone by the time I get down here. Traditional horror indicates that this guy is not defeated yet. Called it. Whack the chair. What'd you do with the body chair?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, dang it, dude. Yep, you went there, didn't you? Couldn't resist the pun. I guess that's how Barbara died.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright guys, that's where we're going to call it good for this episode. Holy crap, that was awesome. I love the change of style and pace, and how each person seems to meet a grisly end in a different way. Alright, as I always say, I'm the Cactuar Gamer. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, feel free to keep watching. I'll post the entire game for you. Alright, have a nice one, guys. Later!